Hello, my name is Mike, and welcome back to Dragon Age 2. Last time, my mother died, and the Viscount's son died, and a lot of chaos was sown between the Qunari and the people of the town of Kirkwall. So there's not a whole lot of good things going on lately. A lot of death, a lot of unnecessary death, political turmoil, blood mages running around. It's just one mess after another. But Aveline wants my ear at my mansion, so we're going to head back to my mansion, my lonely, empty mansion that no longer contains my mother, and see what she has to tell us. Yeah, I'm hoping it's not important or urgent, but it's probably both those things.
This is important. Don't interrupt with your selfish prattle.
Get off your high horse. I have problems too.
Hello, Isabella.
What drink should I order, and who's the father?
Oh, you little...
Hold on.
Everyone, shut up!
Not really in the mood.
Hawke. The Arashok is sheltering two fugitives who have converted to the Qun. He must be convinced to release them. He's already feared because of Patrice. If people start to think he can ignore the law, I need your help so this doesn't get out of hand.
I'm going to die. There.
That's pressing.
Got your attention. Real problem.
Alright, I'll listen to these quests that you have for me. Isabella being under a threat might be something we can take care of. I just tried to do a quest to protect somebody from someone who tried to convert to the Qunari, and that quest didn't end well, so I really don't want to go 0 for 2 with that. Aveline's quest is a lower priority for me. What do you want, Isabella?
Hold on. What's this about?
Remember the Relic? The one Castillon is going to kill me over? A man called Wall-Eyed Sam has it. If you help me get it, Castillon won't kill me. Please.
I'm trying to keep the entire city from rioting against the Qunari.
Well, maybe it's connected.
What?
I'm just saying maybe it will help. It's important to someone, right?
Now you start being responsible? Shit.
Yeah. Oh, gross. We help Isabella first or we deal with the Arashok. That's not a choice I want to make right now. Isabella, this is your relic? The one I'm suspecting you stole from the Qunari?
You're sure this is the relic you're after?
I've had my ear to the ground for a while. There was a description of the book. It's the right one.
Book? I thought you didn't know what the relic was.
Well, I know it's a book, but that's all I know. It's written in a foreign tongue. Honestly,
It's
what does
Qunari.
it matter? It'll save me from Castillon, so I need it.
You're trying to steal the Qunari Holy Bible to give to somebody named Castillon. Oh, for crying out loud.
Why has this come up so suddenly, Isabella?
Sam's been talking to black market dealers all over Lowtown. It didn't take me long to get wind of it. What frustrates me is that he's held onto the relic so long.
Yeah, well, maybe he didn't want to do it while you were in town, and maybe he thought you left town. I don't know. Aveline, tell me about this quest, your dumb quest that I don't want to do.
This seems like an issue for you and your guards. Quite a few of them.
No, it doesn't.
Sending a full patrol would just increase tension. But you're right. I am the captain. It's my responsibility. But I suspect the Viscount was hoping I would bring this to you.
Then he should have come himself.
Perhaps. But it's understandable that he's not at his best. I'd like to help him if I can.
Have I mentioned that my mother died like 5 minutes ago? I'm probably not at my best either. You don't see me making excuses. Look, we're gonna help Isabella first.
The relic issue has to be resolved before we take on the Qunari.
You trust her this much?
Not really.
Probably not. I wouldn't.
They won't wait at the compound forever, Hawke. I really do hope this helps, because if it doesn't...
You think I like having this thing on my mind? Come on. The exchange is happening tonight in a Lowtown foundry.
Okay, we'll go take care of this quickly.
Good to see you again, sir.
If you say so.
Another message came while you were away. It's on your desk.
I'm making that low priority. I have other quests to tend to first. We got some Qunari over here. That was not what I was expecting. Are they the people that have the relic, Isabella? What do they want?
Hold! You will surrender the relic.
Every piece of equipment in the Free Marches begins here.
What? What are you talking about? We don't have your relic! It's true! We're looking for the relic! I knew the Qunari were looking... I definitely figured out a long time ago that the Qunari were looking for the relic. They didn't come outright and say so, but they definitely should have, because it was very obvious.
What is this? Why do the Kunari want this relic?
Yes. About that. The relic belongs to the Kunari, and there's a small chance they want it back.
I knew all along. That's not an option. You knew all along, and you didn't tell me. You made me figure it out all by myself.
You kept this from me.
I didn't want to bore you with the messy details, that's all. The relic is a Kunari text handwritten by that philosopher of theirs. Kuzland, whatever his name is. I stole it from them. They followed me here to reclaim it, and it's why they're still in Kirkwall.
And they can't leave without it. All of this could have been avoided.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Aveline on this. Why are you causing so much chaos over a book?
Sounds like the Kunari take their reading very seriously.
Is there anything the Kunari don't take seriously? Look, the book's right in this building, and I'm not letting it slip away again.
There's more at stake, but... Well, the Arashok waited this long. Oh, I don't know.
It's the only thing that'll get Castillon off my back. Please, tell me you'll give the relic to me.
Come on! We can't not give it to the Kunari. This could solve all of the problems in the town. If we return this relic to the Kunari will leave. If Castillon's a problem, we'll protect you from Castillon, but getting rid of the Kunari will free up a lot of my spare time.
The artifact belongs to the Kunari, and you'll let them leave with it.
There's a cost to both sides.
Don't you understand? The relic is the only thing that will keep Castillon from feeding me to the sharks. I can't believe you're... Oh!
I can't believe you!
Fine. You're right. I'll return the relic. It'll go straight to the Kunari once we get it. Come on. We've no time to waste.
Really? Okay. I'm glad we've settled that. That was pretty easy to convince her.
Where is the relic?
I have it.
The Tome of Coastland will not fall into Tevinter hands.
Blood and spite!
A toss, Kunari!
He's getting away!
Isabella!
Oh, okay, bye, Isabella. Okay, I got a bunch of rivalry with Isabella and a bunch of rivalry with Aveline now. And a bunch of Stens. Oh, yes, that reminds me, yes. Sten, that was a character from the first game, but that wasn't his personal name, that was his rank. You're all Sten. Let's kill these Stens and try and find the relic that, I guess, just ran off on 2 feet. From Isabella. I found a letter outside here. I have the relic and I am gone. I've lost too much over this blighted thing to let it go again. I know it would be noble to return the relic to the Kunari, but that would require a better soul than I possess. For what it's worth, I'm sorry I lied to you again, Isabella. Oh, good!
She's gone.
Yeah!
She took it. That bitch-born whore.
Yeah!
Well, now we get to deal with the Arashok and the fugitives ourselves. That's good.
No, yeah, it's...
That's enough. Let's go to the compound.
No, you're absolutely right, Aveline. I'm so glad I brought Isabella with me. She was such a great companion. She had such great character development as she betrayed us and lied to us constantly. I'm glad she's gone. Yeah, but this is gonna cause a lot of problems. If she's not part of my team anymore, I've been reduced to Varric. That's fine, but now we're gonna have to... Oh, they are not gonna be happy. They know that the relic was within reach, and it's gone, so the Kunari are probably gonna be pissed.
Well, ain't you moving up in the world?
Who are you?
People talk, you know. I hear you got a right fancy nest in Hightown now. Nice step up for a dog lord. Only fair you share some of that good fortune with those of us still hurting, no?
I don't have time for this. Go away.
Out of my way.
Never met a Hightowner yet who wants to share the blessing.
Yeah, okay, I've got other things to deal with. Very important things. You wouldn't understand, beggar. Go with Aveline to the Kunari compound by the docks. She expects trouble, so finish any pressing business first. Oh, okay. That sounds like this is the point of no return. Like, the moment I start this quest, all of the companion quests that I currently have open are not going to be able to be completed. Okay, that's bad. I guess we're just going to hold off on letting these guys know. we're just not going to go talk to the Kunari and let them simmer for a while. Maybe if we give them some space, they'll calm down. You know, that's a possibility. I don't know why we allowed this to happen. It was very incredibly obvious that Isabella stole the relic from the Kunari, and that's obviously what they wanted. It's frustrating. It's frustrating how dense everyone else in the game is. I pieced this together a long time ago, but okay, Isabella's gone, and she took the holy Kunari writings with her, so the Kunari are angry. We're just going to do these companion quests instead. We'll talk to Aveline and Anders and Varric and Merrill and do these quests. We'll talk to Aveline at the barracks first, talk to her about my mother's death. Maybe I'll be able to get over that.
It's different here as captain. Feels like family.
Alright, Aveline, let's talk.
Hawke.
Hello.
I don't care what else is going on. We haven't spoken about Leandra. How are you?
Oh, you mean my mother? Yeah, that's kind of old news. Since then, the Viscount's son died, the Kunari have been incited to anger, then our former teammate Isabella stole a holy book from them, which incited even more anger, so I've almost completely forgotten about that. I'm honestly not too broken up about it.
I have a smile on my face. That should be enough for most people.
That doesn't work on me. I knew her too. I want to think my mother was like her. I just have flashes of impossibly long hair. But my father... Would you like to hear one thing?
Honestly, I've been suffering a lot of crushing defeats lately, so not really in the mood for story time, but I'll lend you an ear. Maybe it'll cheer me up.
You've never talked about him.
My father trained me in all the skills he had been forced to give up. He spent everything to get me into Kaelin's service. Do you know what I remember? When he read to me, stupid things, dragons and heroes. He wouldn't turn a page until I reached over and took his hand. That big man made every step of the story my choice. I loved that. He died of the wasting in a Denerim ward. Those last weeks, I read to him. I had to take his hand to turn the pages, and I couldn't tell if he was too weak, or if it was the old game.
Ah, that's sweet.
He smiled at that, at his big girl. I don't know why I'm telling you this.
I don't know.
Drink?
Yeah, let's drink. I could use a drink. A stiff drink.
A glass for those we've lost.
All right then. Benoit Dulac and Leandra Hawke. Don't let anyone tell you when to move on. Take their hand and say, my choice. That's all I have. I'll miss her too.
Thank you. Thank you for your sympathies.
A fine day.
Oh, and now I have another quest to do with you. Alright, Aveline, what else do we have?
Hawke, I need a favor that I can only trust to you.
This doesn't sound good.
It should be a small matter, but I worry. I need you to give something to Guardsman Donnic, here in the barracks. No questions, and he is not to know it's from me.
The game probably did not anticipate me doing these things right next to each other, so we just went from a very somber and serious moment to a very cheerful, hey, Hawke, got a quest for you. Can you do this little thing for me? It's very off-putting, but it's all silly. All right. You have something for me to give to Guardsman Donnic here in the barracks. I don't remember who that is.
Donnic? The one we pulled from an ambush?
The event that put me here. But this is a different need of the Guard and its captain. And you're doing very badly at the no questions part.
Okay, wait, no, I'm definitely asking questions. I have not been asking nearly enough questions. If I had asked a lot more questions, such as, hey, Isabella, tell me more about this relic, then maybe I wouldn't find myself in such a precarious predicament. I'm going to ask more questions. You can't stop me.
It must be something important if you're going to all this trouble.
That's none of your business.
Make it my business.
I already regret this. I'm not about to make it worse by exposing unnecessary facts. You can accept that or not, but that's all I can say.
All right, deep breath in, deep breath out. Aveline's probably trustworthy, so even though she's being kind of shady right now, she hasn't steered us in the wrong direction before, and she has no reason to start now. So yes, if you have a quest for me like this, if you need something taken care of quietly and discreetly, I will do it.
I'm here to help, whenever you need.
Oh, that's sweet. This is strangely difficult. Please, hurry back with his reaction.
Okay.
I appreciate this, Hawke. I really do.
Alright. Okay. The weight of the world feels like it's crushing down on me a little harder than it should. Since my mother recently died, and then I watched the Viscount's son die, and then I was betrayed by Isabella, and then the Kunari just... Oh, the Kunari. Okay, we'll do this seemingly lighthearted quest for Aveline here, and I'm hoping it's not going to result in her dying too. Wow, hold on a second. I've lost Bethany, I've lost my brother Carver, and now I've lost Isabella. I've lost a good portion of the potential teammates I've had so far, so that's not been great. I've lost a lot of people so far. I'm hoping we don't lose any more. So, yes, this quest for Aveline, we'll do that next. You're gonna... Oh, I guess Aveline's not gonna come with us. Fine, I'll take a different team. Anders, you're gonna stick by me? Please, don't ever leave my side. Never stop being yourself. You've been just so reliable for the most part. So I'll take Anders and Varric, the only remaining rogue I have, and then probably Fenris, the only warrior who's not Aveline. It feels like the ranks are getting kind of thin, honestly, but we'll do this quest for Aveline next, and maybe do a few more companion quests, and I'm hoping it's not going to turn sour. I'm hoping these quests are going to be a lot more cheerful than the ones we've unfortunately been saddled with. Until then, my name is Mike, and this has been Dragon Age 2. Thank you for joining me.